Ready?
Mm-hmm. Oh, look at your stickers.
I know. I did this yesterday.
Ah,
I added my February stickers.
look at you.
And then I did some March stickers.
I was watching Two Needles Pulling Thread.
Mm-hmm.
And one of them has gone through and put stickers in for the rest of the year.
Oh, really?
Because she said she's horrible at
Mm-hmm.
it, and if she tries to do it once a month, it would not get done. So she's put stickers in her whole book, which is kind of nice.
It is. My sister does that before school starts. She would go ahead and put the tentative dates of all the important stuff, and then she would pre-plan it using putting the stickers that she needs.
Oh, that's nice.
I would do like maybe 2 months, and then it's just too much. Yeah, it's too much. Too many sticker decisions. I need stickers. I need nice stickers.
I've taken to, if I'm in stores, to kind of look and see what they have to see if there's anything that looks interesting. So I've got quite a, inventory now, but I'm not big on stickers. Like, I'm a very modest user of stickers.
Yeah.
So
You should have seen when I was planning, my planning days.
I can imagine.
My heyday of planning.
I can imagine.
Oh my goodness. It was sticker heaven.
But look, these are all the pages we have left.
Really?
Yeah, what is that?
We're coming down
To the bitter end of this book.
4 more episodes?
Yeah, in this book.
Wow.
Yeah. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Wow, 5 more episodes?
5, yeah. And then we
So
go
that
to
means-
a new book. I bought the new book.
Oh, you did?
So you want to wait and talk about it when we get to
Oh, they're
planning?
beautiful. Yes, let's
Okay.
do that. That's gorgeous.
Okay. All right.
You ready?
Yeah.
Hi, everyone. We're the Sunshine Stitchers. I'm EJ.
I'm Shelia.
Welcome back.
Yes. So EJ,
Oh, yeah. It's been a
EJ is cured. She's no longer among the ailing.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness gracious.
It's always working with the littles.
Yeah. Oh.
Always working with the littles. The middle schoolers, I'm okay. The littles,
When you go down to the elementary.
yeah, not even the elementary to me is 3 to 5.
Okay.
I'm talking about the pre-K, the
Oh,
K,
oh.
the 1.
No, they're lethal.
Woo. They will take a grown woman down. And they come to school happy and
like-
and then germs. Oh my goodness, yeah.
Yeah.
And then I went to work. I'm like, y'all, the littles. They're like, we're sick every day. It's like,
Yeah.
we can't live like this. The teacher's like, yeah, it's like every day for us.
Just like hose them down when they come through the door. Oh, they have one of the doorways where they spray the vapors on you.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what they should have.
Like, oh my God, the babies. But they're so cute. They want to hug you all the time.
Yeah, that's true too.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you remember the commercial? It was for, I forgot what it was for, but it was a mom and her kid and this man in like a business suit, like waiting for the bus. And he's sitting there, I guess he's reading his paper, waiting for the bus. And the kid sniffs and turns to the man and just
I would die. As the mother and as the person that they got there, I would be mortified.
Well, the look on her face was the look on her face was total mortification, and his too was like, the poor kid just continued to sit there
Oh no!
in his misery. He's
Oh
like,
my
"Look, I
gosh!
needed a sleeve.
Yours was close. I couldn't.
I think mom had on like a short sleeve something, and he had
No.
like
I wouldn't know what to do with myself.
yeah,
Like that jacket.
yeah,
Trash.
yeah,
Cause a strange kid too.
yeah.
Yeah.
So we're glad to be back. You're
Yes.
clearly feeling better.
I
You had a
am.
good week at school.
I did.
Yes.
I did.
Excellent.
It was. it was a little rough towards the beginning. And then yesterday, I took off yesterday. I went to the doctor's appointment. Went to a doctor's appointment. It was good. And then I rested.
Oh, good.
And listened to my book and rested and stitched.
Oh,
so
nice.
It was a really good day yesterday.
All righty. Well, first off, we want to thank everybody who has signed up for the Flosstube at Sea 2025.
Yes. Woo! Did you hear?
It's like
Almost
sold out. I think
Yes.
probably maybe 2-3 seats left, if that, seats for cabins
Yes.
left. So if you're interested, if you've been sitting on the fence about considering, please go over to
StitchersEscape.com
and get in touch
Yes.
and sign up to see what you can do. It's limited, and it's limited because of the size that the conference room will handle.
Correct.
So it's not like they can just get more cabins. No,
Correct.
there's a space issue there.
Yes. I'm excited.
Yes. This is going to be fun. I'm really all excited.
So much fun.
I've been adjusting my travel plans for next year around it because I need some breathing room. I like breathing room between trips. So I've got Alaska in August, and I was going to go to Hawaii in December, but I canceled that.
Okay.
Because August, December, January, and then I have another cruise in March. That was too much. That's like...
You have a cruise in March?
Yeah.
Where are you going?
Transatlantic.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, going to Southampton and then coming back to Boston.
Oh, that's right. Okay,
Yeah.
I remember. Yeah.
So that was too much. That was like 4 cruises in 6 months. I love cruising, but
You gotta take a breather. You gotta feed the cats. The cats gotta see you.
yeah, it's a little much. So
Yeah.
I've created my breathing space in between trips. So I'm really I'm at peace now.
I'm excited because my the summer is coming, and we're doing our little.
We've got our road trip planned.
We got a road trip planned, and then I'm going to Stitch, New Jersey. New Jersey retreat. Yes, I'm excited.
Yes.
I haven't bought my plane ticket yet.
Oh, you better, because
It's getting up there.
Yeah, because the closer you get to summer, the plane ticket prices get higher.
I mean, yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
if you don't,
It's true.
it matters to me. I'll tell you that.
No, it's true. And I agree with you. But when I looked it up the last time, because I put my name on the waiting list and then I got accepted. When I looked at it, it said the best price or the best time to purchase it is, and they gave me a time frame.
Oh, okay.
Like February, March.
The airline. Okay.
So in my head, I'm like, okay, I'm going to buy it February, March area.
That's because it's wave season. They call it, at least for cruising, is wave season, where the cruise lines put out their best packages, their best prices. And so a lot of people, and let's face it, millions of people cruise. I mean, we're not talking about a small population. It's a large population of people who cruise. If they need an airline ticket, they'll go ahead and take care of that at the same time. So, yeah. So a lot of and also for summer planning, if you're booking in a popular summer resort type place, this is the time of year where you need to book it, because the longer you wait,
Yes.
preferred date may be gone.
Yes.
It might be
I guess I was a little too early. Now I'm in the right time frame.
You're in. If they said February, March, and today is March the 2nd,
Yeah.
I would say your time frame is closed.
Really?
Yeah.
Not all of March.
I would go look.
Oh, definitely.
Go look at the price.
I'll look.
Don't let me say anything. Let the airline pricing tell you the story.
And there's only certain airlines I like to fly on.
Yes.
Southwest being one of them.
Okay.
But Southwest doesn't go to New Jersey.
Oh, they don't?
I don't think
They don't
so.
go to Newark? It's probably expensive. Southwest doesn't go to big expensive airports necessarily.
Oh, yeah?
Necessarily, yeah.
I don't, because when I looked, when I go to, who did I go to? Travelocity or something? I didn't see their airline.
Well, no, Southwest doesn't book through third-party sites. You have to go to
Southwest. Maybe that's the problem.
That's the problem.
Oh, because I was looking, okay, to see what airlines fly there.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Oh, I see.
No, I thought you had gone to, no, you have to go to Southwest.
Okay. Oh, I'll do that now.
I bet you they do go to New York.
I do like Southwest.
Yeah.
I do like Southwest.
Yeah, I don't mind Southwest.
I've never had an issue.
Yeah, I don't think I ever have either.
But I went to JetBlue, which they say JetBlue is a step above Southwest.
Yeah, I like JetBlue.
We had delays upon delays.
Yeah, JetBlue. And Southwest is trying to buy JetBlue.
Oh,
and
really?
It's a purchase that's had problems for several years now. Lawsuits, government refusing to approve.
Really?
Because they cover some of the same routes. Yeah, it's a big mess.
So basically like a monopoly. They'd have a monopoly on.
Yeah,
on
I like JetBlue
thing.
because JetBlue was one of the first airlines that gave you TV, satellite TV in the back of the, you know me, I'm all about my entertainment.
That's the only thing.
That's the only thing.
Yeah.
So I would sit there and watch live TV channels from New York City. Yeah. Watch whatever.
That's your judge.
That's, you know.
But I am impressed when I fly Delta. I can watch the TV. I have to say.
Yeah, Delta's good.
I'm
I fly
impressed.
a lot of Delta.
Southwest, not so much because, you know, you got to use your phone or something, which I listen to my audiobook.
Yeah.
But I'm impressed every time when I fly on Delta. I'm like, oh, look at that, the TV right there.
Delta's good.
Yeah. Okay, sorry about that. We were just talking about flights.
Yeah. So again, just to repeat, if you are interested in the
all that to say,
Flosstube at Sea 2025, get yourself over to stitchersescape.com because there are very few cabins left, and we might actually. I haven't checked, so it could be sold out for all I know.
That'd be exciting.
So we had a couple of questions.
Yes, I'm ready.
Sean Duray, 6297, wants to know, what is the blue fabric for the dark blue dragon?
When I saw that fabric, I'm like, yes, this is it for one of the dragons. I don't know where I got it.
Okay.
But it does have a tag.
Okay.
And this is the fabric that Sean is talking about. This one.
That's not dark blue though.
That's the only blue fabric. I'm not talking about this one.
No.
I'm not talking about this one.
No. Is that which on the?
Not talking about this one.
No, on the cover. What is the dark blue dragon?
There is no dark blue.
Maybe she's talking about the blue one there.
No, they're talking about. I'm using the dark blue floss.
On that.
This.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
This is HLC Fabrics Serendipity.
Okay, HLC, and you don't know whether was it Etsy or?
I don't know where I got this from.
Okay.
This is a 28 count, I believe. It could have been in one of our travels.
Is there a website? Is that a website?
HLCfabrics.com.
Okay.
It's in Snohomish, Washington.
Yeah.
So where did I get that?
I don't know.
It's called Serendipity. Boom.
It's nicely serged on all sides, so it's a piece that you bought.
Yes, it is.
So
where did I buy it? Or someone gave it to me, maybe.
Maybe it might have been in a box you got somewhere along the way.
Yeah, no clue.
Okay.
The color number is 190-40616.
Say that again.
190-40616.
Okay.
It's a 28 count.
Okay. Very pretty.
I love it.
And Sean also had a riddle. Is it a riddle? Why are pirates called pirates?
Why are pirates called pirates? I read the answer.
Because they are. And then she also said that when she was watching the halftime, that Usher's roller skates were made in her hometown.
Oh, that's right. I read that.
That
Yes.
was pretty cool.
Yes.
So yeah, so she had a bunch of stuff in that one comment. That was pretty cool.
That was good. That was good.
So did you have any starts in the past couple of weeks?
I did.
Oh.
Yes.
Let's see your starts.
Hold on.
Oh, sorry.
Let me put this back. I don't know if you guys know this, but I like to clean up as I go.
She does.
It's like cleaning. It's like cooking. I like
So clean as you go.
Clean as I go.
That there because you got to show it under your whips.
No, I didn't stitch on it.
Oh, you
Only
just
bought
brought
it
that
for
the
that.
answer. Okay.
Yeah. My sister's mother-in-law, my brother-in-law's mother, she was cooking, and I was cleaning, making sure, and then she turned around and she's like, where is this? I said, oh, I cleaned the bowl, and the bowl had like a sauce that she made for it. I thought she didn't need it anymore, so I just dumped it and washed the bowl. She's like, oh, I need it. I said, oh, let me get out your way. And slowly,
I think my job here is done.
Backpedaled out. So on leap day, I started Star Dragon. It's my leap year new start.
Oh.
Star Dragon by Owl Forest Embroidery.
Oh.
And this is part of my haul because I purchased the floss from them.
Oh, you got the Owl Forest floss as well.
Yes. I got the DMC base floss. This is like, they equate this to the 816. A nice brown. Let me show you that one.
That's pretty.
And then a nice green. It's 4 colors, I think. Oh, yes. Is that the same color as that?
Yeah.
Okay. So this is like a woodsy color, a wood brown color. And this is the green color. They're all nicely variegated.
Yeah, they've changed their packaging for their floss too.
They do?
Yeah, they used to come on those cards, but maybe because there's so few colors and it's a lot. It's a lot, so that's a pretty good sized piece.
Yes.
So
it's it's 185
by 445.
Woo. By 4. So please let it be known, if I perish before this is done, it goes to Candy. She said she didn't want it, but it's now everyone knows. So yeah. So I bought the floss. It took about 3 weeks to get here.
Oh, okay.
Not too bad. And I was able to start it on the 29th.
Okay.
And I'm stitching this on a 25 count Helios by Under the Sea Fabrics. It's a 25 count Lugana.
Oh my.
And this is my start. Wait, is that? Yeah. So 25
Are you doing
count.
it over 1?
1 over 1.
Okay. You started at the bottom?
Yep.
Oh.
Because I want to get to the dragon faster.
Oh.
So just in case I don't make it, I need.
You still have a dragon?
I'll have like the tail of the dragon or something.
God.
So this is my start. Believe it or not, this is like 150 stitches.
Wow.
It's so tiny, but so cute. Look at that. These are 2 different colors.
Oh, is it really?
It's right here. I'm stitching it right here.
Oh.
Yeah, right in that tiny corner right there.
Nice.
Boom. And here it is.
Nice.
I love the fabric. The fabric looks like a sky that's like the sun is going down.
That last, get that a lot here.
Yes.
That golden sky that bounces off the clouds. So the clouds are different shades, which is what you kind of see there.
So yeah.
That's very nice. Oh, good for you.
This is this corner right here.
Yes.
Oh wait, no, that's the wrong corner. Is this right here?
Oh, not only did you start at the bottom, but you started on the right?
Yeah, the bottom right.
Oh, interesting.
The bottom left would have been weird, no?
No, if I started at the bottom, I would probably start at the bottom left.
Really?
Yeah.
That's weird.
Well, I would start at the top left.
Yeah, top left, bottom right.
No. Top left, bottom left.
No, because you. Maybe because I guess you're stitching this way.
I'm stitching in the same direction. If I do top left, I'm coming across the top. If I do bottom left, I'm coming across the bottom.
Oh, that's okay. I never even thought of that. I just went straight to bottom right.
Yeah, interesting. It's going to be very pretty.
Yes. And it's going to be really pretty.
So your goal is to finish that leap year, the
2028?
2020. Well, this is 2024. 2028.
A goal is stretching it. Like, I don't ever have.
It's one something by 445.
There's 30,000 stitches.
So if you did
10,000 stitches.
If you counted, vertically, if you did 100 stitches, 100 and say 10, 15 rows vertically, and that would be the whole. In other words, if you divide the whole thing into fourths.
Oh, I see where you're coming from.
Then, which is still, and it's varied stitching because you can see where the bottom is stitch heavy, the middle parts are not as stitch heavy, and the top. So that way you get through this top portion here would be stitch heavy where these flowers are. So you would finish your most stitch heavy parts first. That way it's a real sense of accomplishment.
Wow, that's a great idea. Because I can do 4 years and then within the 1 year cut it into 12. Oh, that is smart.
I'm good for something.
You're good for a lot of things. I think I'm gonna look.
Yeah, think about that.
I will
break
definitely.
It down. And again, that just comes from my challenges with large pieces. I just can't handle them.
Gotcha.
It just becomes overwhelming and.
Oh my God, I love that. Yeah. Okay, I'll do that.
Okay.
So 4 years, yes, I guess I'm gonna start. I'm gonna try to finish it in 4 years.
Yeah.
Okay. 100. So it'd be 100 tall. Basically, just 100 tall. 110 tall, and then go across.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
How about you? Do you have any starts?
No starts. Do you have any finishes?
No.
Okay.
Do you?
No finishes. Alrighty. So let's just stay with you. Go right into your whips.
All right.
Because I have 2 weeks worth of whips.
You know what that means.
It'll be a while.
All right. I'm loving these bags, by the way. This is a Vicky Stitch and Button bag. Do you see this? Mardi Gras.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Have we had Ash Wednesday yet?
Yes, we did.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, then I should be in jelly bean season. I think I have some.
I know you have some in the fridge.
No, jelly beans are in the top of the kitchen cabinet.
Not in the fridge?
No, all the chocolate is in the fridge.
Gotcha.
I still have Easter chocolate from last year.
Ma'am. All right, so what I stitched on, let's start with Seasonal Motifs 2 by Brittercup Design. This was a year of whip. A year of whips. Yeah, it was a year of whips, but I was also a whip go. I had to do 4 days, and I did 4 days. I finished this flower. No, did I? Wait, it's this way. I finished this flower, and I started working on this one.
Oh, okay, that's really looking good.
Yes, I still haven't purchase time, nor did I looked for time.
Oh, okay.
This, I'm doing this one. Seasonal Motif 2, Brittercup
That
design.
one.
The one with the brown, the top brown. Yeah, that one. It's right here. I gotta start doing back stitching on some of this stuff. I knew you were gonna look that way. That's that. And I told you, look.
I'm just like, have fun.
Yeah, I got, cause it is a year of WIP where I finish one of those booklets. It's doable.
Yes, I would think so.
It's doable.
You still have 9 months.
Absolutely, which I haven't. Yeah, Dina, half stitch cross stitch, is killing the year of WIP game. Like she's already finished like 6 projects.
Oh my goodness
Yeah,
gracious.
she's boom, 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 boom. She's killing it. So I finished my WIP go for February. It's completely done.
Okay.
I also pulled out. I also used the Brittercup design for In the Meadow because it's the summer, stuff like that. And yes, I don't go frolicking in meadows.
Oh no. First butterfly.
No, I love butterflies.
Yeah, until one lands on you.
No, I love butterflies. They can land on me. I'm okay with them landing on me.
I went to a butterfly garden once. You ever go to the one up
Yeah.
on Sample Road? That's pretty. I
Yes.
like it because you walk through and they can land on
Yes.
you. It's so nice. It's so nice.
We take the students to Butterfly World, and they have like, you go into this net, and then they can land on you. So I'm okay with butterflies. I think it's the buzzing of the other things that,
by your ears.
oof, that's a negative. So I worked on Nora Corbet Bella Butterfly.
Is that the top one?
Yes, it is the top one. I'm working on the headscarf. And I'm stitching on it from hand dyed by Doug. It's the Sunshine Stitches Collections. Do you forgive
that's
me?
right. Yes.
And remember?
Yes, I still have my piece that he dyed.
So I'm working on the headscarf. I added a couple of more green to the headscarf. Let me see if I can hold it like this. There you go.
Well, I can't see it because there you go. The glare. Yeah.
So I can't wait to get to the face. And it's looking like the nice folds are in there. I am not, it is a full coverage, but I'm not stitching it full coverage. I'm using the fabric as my background.
Let me see the picture.
I'm sorry, there you go. And this was a gift. Was this one a gift? No, the other one was a gift. Carolyn gave me the other one, I believe. The other two.
Yeah, I like the skin tone on that one. Did a much better job on that one. She did on Pisces.
All right. So that was and it's been a while since I actually touched this project, so it was nice to pick it up.
I know, you pick up a whip that you haven't worked on in a while, and I've heard other people say this too. You ask yourself, what is the issue here?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't write that down for all of that.
Better Butterfly, Nora Corbet. And I stitched on it for the letter N in Snowshoe because it was an acrostic by brain fart. Oh my God. Magazine Monthly Challenge is right here.
Yeah.
It's literally in the title. Yeah. So for Magazine Monthly Challenge, I used the N for Nora Corbet. Okay. I also stitched on S for Snowshoe, Shaded Stitchery, Nori. Oh, I can also use her for N. I can use her for N next week. I could use her for N. Okay. I'm gonna use her again for N next week.
Okay.
I'm working on Data Portraits in Paris, 1900. I'm using an 18 count. Oh, the fabric was gifted to us by Deb.
Yeah.
And I added some stitches to it. Hold on, here you go.
Oops. Did you have time to listen to that interview yet?
The interview?
That she did with
Oh, I have not.
it is so good.
I don't even know where to get it.
YouTube.
Oh, okay. No, like, there is like podcasts. Yeah. Where it's on the Apple
it's
Podcast.
mainly audio with some pictures, but that's okay.
Okay.
Because there are some pictures to enhance what she's talking about. Then you get to see the picture.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
So this is S for Shady Stitchery, Data Portraits in Paris.
Very nice. I love that piece.
Me too.
It's fun.
I
love
added
all of the geometric elements.
Mm-hmm. I added 226 stitches.
Oh, I like you're working it across.
Yes, this is as wide as it gets.
Yes.
So now I found this motif and I worked on this motif and these two, this motif too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very nice.
For Bella Butterfly, I stitched on it for 2 days for 228 stitches.
No.
For Star Dragon, 1 day, 140 stitches. Because I might as well tell you the numbers.
Yeah.
All right, next. Next we have what I worked on yesterday, March 1st. March 1st, we had our monthly Zoom 1 dozen Quaker meeting.
Bake me a Quaker Sal.
Bake Me a Quaker Sal, where we meet on Zoom and we talk about our projects, trials, tribulations, successes, colors, fabrics, stitching methods, and I laughed the whole time. It was amazing. It was really, really good. I enjoyed myself. This is the project. Well, no, this is the project. 1 dozen Quakers. But I cut it into 12 pieces, 12 sections. And this is a sal where by the end of the year, we would have finished stitching this project. And it's from December to December, which is 13 months.
Hence Baker's dozen.
Yes. But hear me out. Whatever you don't finish in November, you'll finish in December and hopefully you'll get it done. And I'm working on the March section. Well, I worked on the March section. So, let me show it to you this way. Here it is. I've never stitched this much on the Rosewood Manor.
Yes, that's true.
Yes.
Because you're Autumn Quaker, you're still in the first motif, right?
Yes, I'm still in the corner.
Yeah.
So this is it.
Wow. So this is working already.
Yes, it really, really is.
Yes.
This is on 28 count Atomic Ranch Dune, which I'm loving the fabric, by the way.
Yeah.
And I'm working on this motif right here. So what
Is that the end?
Yeah, of the...
So you will have gone all the way across the top.
Yes.
So very cool.
Yes. So we were talking about strategies. How are we going to stitch this, this Quaker or this motif? And then, because I went down. So I'm like, everybody was telling me, I'm going to do this square. And then I'm going to do the triangle, work within the triangle, and then the triangle within the triangle. And then I'm like, I'm just going to go up, go up and down, up and down. They were flabbergasted. They're like, what?
Because there's no natural stitch flow.
Exactly.
I understand completely.
I was going to go why not?
No
Just
natural
meander.
stitch in that whatsoever.
So yeah, so they politely suggested ribbing that I do the square, which I started doing, and then work my way.
Yeah.
The triangle work in.
Yeah.
And then another triangle. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it a triangle? No, it's a rhombus. The rhombus.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I'm like, that is a good strategy actually.
Because if you get the rhombus in, which is this here, it's the square on its corners. You get that in, then you know your the corner parts are all going to be correct.
Yeah.
The way you were going, there was many opportunities.
That's exactly what they said, to mess up.
Yeah.
Like, you may mess up. I'm like, maybe. Let's just, go wild.
See, for me, it's a certainty. So my approach is always, how do we reduce the certainty of having to frog? Because it's a certainty.
Really?
It's a given.
Because I was like, let's gamble, let's do this. But I listened to my elders. Elders?
No, I'm sure they were probably all older than you.
Yeah, I listen to people. I do listen to people.
Yeah.
And learn from other people's mistakes.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, okay, let me just do this square. Because there's no, I don't want to get frustrated with it.
Correct.
And then not stitch it.
Correct.
But yeah. So I'm using
You'll find it in the long run. It will save you a lot of time and hassle.
Yes. I'm stitching with it using a variety of... there's only one call for a color on this project. Yeah, and I did 248 stitches last night.
Oh,
I know.
Wow.
I know.
In the midst of all of that.
Yes.
How wonderful.
I know.
Oh,
That's
that's
it for me.
exciting.
That's it for me.
I was just looking. Okay, so we can experiment. Okay.
Yes.
Alrighty. So that's it for you?
That's it for me.
Okay, so let me move. Oh, one doesn't Quaker.
Yes. So you should have a total of
1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Data portraits and parrots.
1, 2, 3. I have 4. What did I miss?
Data portraits and
I
parrots.
got data portraits, Bella Butterfly, seasonal motifs 2, 1 dozen Quakers. No, 1 was the piece you put out for to answer the question.
Star Dragon. Oh, as in you start. Okay.
That was okay.
All right. We're good.
Okay, so let me make
Let's
some
get
room
you-
here
yes.
so that
Let's get you
because
started.
we have a full chair. 2 weeks. It was 2 weeks. I've had
2 weeks worth.
yeah. So last night I worked on Pretty Little Washington D.C. by Satsuma Street.
What made you bring that out?
Well, March is my birthday month, so I was born and I grew up in Washington D.C. So I thought it was pretty fitting to work on that March 1st. This is on a 36 count eccentric sky by Fortnite Fabrics. So that is the piece, and I am working on.
Sorry, it's yours.
I am working on the U.S. Capitol right here on this end.
Yeah.
Right there.
This one right here?
Yes.
Okay.
And you'll see a lot of rich colors in it.
Yes.
So, this is my progress.
Nice.
Now, there would have been more progress
Don't say that. Why are we quantifying progress?
because I spent the latter part of the evening frogging. All of a sudden, I just got really, really sleepy.
And you kept stitching.
And I kept stitching. And so I was working on, let me take this off. I was working on the bottom columns here on the Capitol. This picture, you can really see them up close. And they're simple, little white columns with the little head part and then the bottom part, you know, the columns in between. And when I started I miscounted the distance between this first column and the second column.
Yeah.
Which meant that all the columns were off, and it wasn't until I got to the other end.
What, the whole other end?
That I realized, wait a minute, this isn't.
Wow.
This last column is going to be out in the air. Well, that's not how it works, because the columns hold up the building. So you can't have part of the column sitting out in the air. So when I look back, and I tell you, if I sat and I counted out that where to put that first full column, 3 times I did it 4. And I still put it in the wrong spot. So I wound up removing all of the support columns here on the front of the Capitol. So that's why. But I did fill in all the top part of the Capitol.
And then that's right.
Yeah, the dome is done. So the dome is good, and so is that kind of middle point there. That's all done. So I love this. I love Pocahontas. She was able to capture Pocahontas at the top, pointing the way. So yeah, I think that's Pocahontas or Sacagawea. I think it's actually Sacagawea. Didn't she point the way too? She was Jamestown, I think. So
wasn't Pocahontas also Jamestown? I'm not sure.
No, Pocahontas was not.
Okay.
One of them was part of the Lewis and Clark expedition.
That was.
And one of them was Jamestown.
Okay.
I don't know.
I don't know.
But they were instrumental in the founding of this country. So
yes.
Hats off to our Native American women.
Correct.
Paving the way.
Literally.
If it had not been for Native American women.
Literally paving the way.
Those little European men would still be paddling around in canoes out there, trying to figure out where the end of the Mississippi is. Trying to find the Rocky Mountains. Don't get me going.
I'm too late.
The coffee.
Is it the coffee?
Yeah, I can stop. Because I was going. I had it all. It was all in my head.
She is red tea.
I was going. I said, no, let me stop. All
Oh,
right.
Shelia.
I know. I'm so excited.
Oh, my goodness.
So I've been working on this forever, it feels like, on the sky. Talk about not finding your way down to Mississippi. I could not get out of the clouds. I could not get out of the clouds. This is Wash Day Clementine Hunter, African-American folk artist. This chart is not available anywhere. Thought I found the source, but that did not work out. This is on 36 count taupe. I'm doing 1 strand over 2 threads, and I'm using the called for DMC. These quilt blocks that you see here were not charted. This was a change that I made. These quilt blocks are a part of represent some of the quilts that were used by slaves on the Underground Railroad. Each quilt block provided information to them as they made their way to freedom. And Deb, who had gifted us the artwork, had made several of these block charts available to several stitchers, and I decided to incorporate them into this piece. I finished this white, I now call it like a comforter or a spread. I used a bunch of different specialty stitches in it.
How did it work out?
It worked out perfectly. Yes, I was always amazed that it actually fit. It was very nice. And joy, oh joy, oh joy, I made it to a person. So I'm hanging this sheet here, or whatever, pillowcase. And yeah, so I got part of a person in there. I'm so excited. Oh
my gosh.
This was a long time coming. I feel like I'm making progress
You
now.
are.
I mean, yes, I could have continued down here with the ladies at the wash basins, but I and
You wanna
again,
finish
I want
across.
I want to finish across so I can roll it down. So I went back to the sky where I, went into the black hole there for a while. But now I've got a person, and then on the other side of her are clothes that will be hanging.
Yes.
So
Good job, Shelia.
I am so excited. I felt like finally I feel like I'm making progress on this. So I will continue to work across the clothesline, putting in the clothes here that are left. And then I'll come back down and work on the ladies at the wash basins and stuff.
Do you have a place for her where you're gonna hang her?
No, not yet. Not yet. But it will be someplace in my room. And I'm thinking of maybe taking one of those corners. Because one of the corners I'd not put pictures up because I thought I wanted to put shelving there and then put smalls on those shelves because I have a lot of smalls.
Then you remembered.
And then there's no way I'm going to put any shelves anywhere with Joe Robinette. No. That is, why don't I just,
In the middle of the night here, clattering.
crash, bang, scurry. And then him sitting there looking, it wasn't me. Wasn't me. I don't know anything. I don't know what happened. It just fell down all by itself. It went boom.
Speaking of crash and bang, and so I was talking to my friend and I said the word zhuzh, right? It's like, that's not a word. I said, yeah, that's a word. He's like, oh no, it must have been in your, in Creole. I said, I promise you, that's an English word, zhuzh. So we're trying to figure out how to spell zhuzh.
So you can look it up.
So we can look it up. It was like zhuzh.
Is it C-H-S-A?
Is it J-U?
Oh,
is
J.
it? And then it. We just laughed and laughed and laughed and laughed, trying to figure out how to spell zhuzh. Zhuzh.
Stitching Jules Designs Mini Coffee Break in Africa.
Yes.
This is on 28 count. This is a check fabric that I bought from Susan Greening Davis at the retreat that I went to in January. I'm using the Call for DMC. And here she is.
Oh.
Look at her.
Oh, Shelia.
Isn't she magnificent?
Oh, wow.
She is magnificent.
Oh, she's looking really, really good.
Yes. Yes. Look at her.
Look at that.
Is that not
Nice.
gorgeous? She's a pleasure to work with. The chart is easy to
And the fabric
read.
is gorgeous with it.
The fabric is perfect.
Yes.
Behind it, that kind of plaid.
Yes.
Kind of. I wish I had bought more now that I've seen this. It's always the case. But
Good job.
Yeah, she's looking good. I'm very happy with her.
Yeah.
Yes. Mini coffee break in Africa.
Stitching Jules.
Yes.
Good job.
Yep. So I'm working on the headscarf here, and I tend to color complete. So I've started on the coffee cup there.
Yes, I can't wait.
Yes, and a little bit of her arm jewelry is in here, and I have to put in more arm jewelry down here, and then she's got the large skirt down here. So isn't she something?
She's something.
She's really
I
something.
like it.
Yes.
I like it a lot. Good
Yes.
job.
Yes. Very excited. Very happy
She
with
doesn't
her.
have that nice necklace.
Yeah. Her neck might be a row or two too long. Maybe, possibly.
From your, like a mistake?
Because it's inevitable that I will do something.
Just put more jewelry.
But I was going to say, but the elegance, the elegance of the neck, it just, I think, if anything, it enhanced it.
Nice.
Yeah, I had a weirdness when I was working. I said, why is her neck, well,
So you think
it looks good. It looks good. Everything matched up, like the shoulders matched up, which is the important part.
Yes.
The shoulders matched up. Everything, I don't know, somehow.
It may be because you didn't fill this in yet.
Maybe it looked weird. Yeah. But I'm enjoying this tremendously.
Yes.
As I said, fabulous chart, gorgeous design. Thank you, Jules.
Yes.
So check it out.
Oh my goodness,
Jules
amazing.
Design.
Oh, and I do want to talk to you about, we talked about this last night, Sun and Moon,
yes.
and how I want the fabric with that one.
Yeah. Oh, okay, yes, we had several great recommendations.
Suggestions, yes. Yeah. So remind me to tell you about it.
So this is what I was referring to earlier. This is Pisces, Nora Corbet. Pisces is my birth sign. I'm Pisces Aries. I was literally born on the cusp of Pisces and Aries. Those are two signs that really don't work well together.
So your whole being is fighting with each other?
Yes. I like that Star Trek episode with the two guys from the two different universes. One was kind of black and white. Black on one side and the other one was white on the, so they were reversed. And they were always constantly fighting with each other, battle with each other. That's Shelia. That's Shelia trying to go through like this Pisces Aries thing. And so here's Pisces by Nora Corbet. And
when did you stitch this?
Well, I started it in 2022. It was a birthday start, 2022.
Okay.
And it's on 32 count R&R reproduction, what is that, Blue Moon Java. And here she is. I don't know, maybe she looks better in the.
She does.
She does?
Yeah.
Because close up.
What are your issues?
My issue is I think the light part is
too light.
Is the wrong shade.
Well, it doesn't look that way here. But did you finish the face?
Yeah. No. I have some more to do on the face.
But it doesn't look here. So you may, if it's too light for you, if it's too bright for you, are you sure you put the right DMC color? Maybe have it toned down a little bit.
I am. I'm going to take out the hands. And I have not done the chest purposely.
Yeah.
I'm going to take out the hands. It's mainly the hands, and I think the cheeks and the forehead are too light.
Yeah.
So I'm going to
it's not blending well.
Correct. So I'm going to take two of the shades already called for and blend them and redo the face and the hands. I wanted to wait and do the hands. So before I made a final decision, and then after I did the hands, I said,
but you think back stitching it would make it better? But actually looking it far apart, how do you feel?
For me, that's still, I don't know that I will
close
ever
one eye. Here it is galloping. What do you think? So, yeah, I think it's a little light. Maybe find a color that's in between the two colors.
Well, it's a series of colors. It's they're all in a range. They are 3862, 3863, and then it's this 3867. See, that's what it is.
3864.
Oh, 3864. Yeah.
But there has to be another color that's closer to 3863 than 3864.
The only one in the middle is, the only other one would be 3865.
Is it a little darker than 3864?
No.
So
but I was thinking of blending maybe 3863 and 3864, and that will take it down.
Yeah.
Just a tad.
That would work.
Just a smidge.
Yeah.
You know. So.
Or can you take some of 3864 and do it like a little coffee dye to tone it down? Or would that be too much?
Yeah, now you're...
No, it's too much.
I did think about it.
Oh, did you?
But it would again, Shelia being Shelia, it would turn out kind of splotchy, or because I know all you really do is kind of twist the thread so that the color will take differently, and then you just sort of pass it through maybe a couple of times, and then you just leave it twisted. Oh, and then you rinse it?
Yeah, I would rinse it.
Do you untwist it to rinse?
Yeah, I would let it dry. Twisted, and then I would rinse it and untwist it, and making sure all the coffee has gone out. And then also it helps with the muting of this color. Yeah. If you rinse it, loosened.
Yeah.
That's what I would do. I don't know if it's right or not.
Well, maybe I'll take some of it and try that, and then the other.
We have coffee right here, so we could try it.
Well, mine has milk and stuff in it. I've got some coffee that we can make, and we can try it. But
see. We'll see.
Yeah.
But I like your blending.
But the blending, I'll reserve some for blending.
Yes, absolutely.
I mean, I think that actually will take care of it, because it'll mute it just.
It just needs a little bit muting.
It's a little too bright.
Yes, a little too contrast.
But I wanted to
try it.
Stitch it as charted.
Yes.
To make sure that I wasn't being too critical or too something. And in the end, I thought,
not so much.
And then I was talking to a friend of mine, Holly, who just finished hers this past week. And seeing it finished, it was kind of like, okay, yeah, for sure. Okay. And so we had a back and forth actually about it. And that's when I finally said, yeah, I think not. So.
And I think Alexis, I think she changed the color too.
Yeah, she did. Yeah, she did. I remember that conversation. I also worked on Southern Roots, and again, that interview with Deb Rucker, Fiber Talk with Gary, Fiber Talk Gary. She talks about Southern Roots and Jean Bowers.
She does?
Yes, and how she was first introduced to Southern Roots when she was first learning to stitch. And so she has the entire catalog of Southern Roots. I'm so jealous. So jealous.
But you have a lot. You stitched a whole Afghan.
Yes, I'm using Southern Roots. Yes, and there's one that I don't have. One of the books that I don't
Just
have.
one?
Just one.
Wow.
Yeah. And
which one is that one?
I don't remember off the top of my head.
Because Christmas gift, I can see the trying to find it.
Extremely expensive at this point.
Okay. I'm not good with research either. So I'm like trying to find it. If I can't find it in Google, I guess it doesn't exist.
This is on a 32 count linen I purchased from Kitten Stitcher, and it was at a time when she wasn't naming their dyed linens. And I'm using the call for DMC. And so here is Goldie.
Yes,
as
Goldie.
She is now. I was working primarily on her head, finishing her hair. The open spaces are charted for a gold metallic, like 002 metallic.
Yeah,
gold. Kreinik 002. And since her name is Goldie, I was going to put beads there, but I've decided to stick with the gold metallic. And so all the open spaces you see in her hair is where gold metallic will go. And to ease my pain, I'm just going to do half stitches.
Of the gold metallic?
Of the gold metallic, yeah. So it looks like it's wrapped.
Yeah.
So it always looks like it's wrapped. Yeah. Yes. And
nice.
So I've come down around her face.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, those eyebrows are amazing.
The eyebrows are awesome.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's nice.
So so this is Goldie, Jean Bowers, Southern Roots.
It's coming along.
Yes. So I really.
That's cute.
Yeah, she's
beautiful. A cute girl.
She's beautiful.
Oh my goodness. Those eyes.
And again, so Jean Bowers and there was another designer lived in the South. They're both white, and they captured Black life incredibly well. Because it's what they knew. It's where they grew up. They knew the people. You know, it's part of them. It's integrated into who they are. And as artists, they were able to capture it and then transform it into cross stitching.
Got it.
And the whole series is just amazing. Okay, that's Goldie. I picked up Women of Honor. This is the one I picked up on my open day, Women of Honor. And it's my Wicco call for this month.
March?
Yes.
It's National Women's
And it's National Women's Month too. Yes. Number one for me was Women of Honor. So
I do have it.
Gonna get some real good attention this month.
Yes.
This is on 6 count vintage beeswax by R&R Reproductions. I'm using the called for overdyed floss. I spent since this was an open day, I try to give myself an open day every month to kind of just sort of not, I don't want to say feel the pressure of stitching, but a little bit more freedom in the day. And I actually spent the majority of the day charting.
Yeah.
I charted all the names that I want to put on here on that day. And so when I actually started to stitch, it was towards the end of my day, and I don't even know if you can see it very clearly, but I just put in a few stitches right here, which is the border between the two, what do we call these? Cartouche. This is the stitched on the border between the cartouche, but I have a number of names all charted out and ready to go.
How many names? I love that your mother's name is Cleopatra.
Yes. And one of my nieces named her daughter Cleo.
Oh, yeah.
How many names have I done? I've done a slew of names.
Oh, look at you.
Yes.
Oh, look at you. I was just reading about her.
Yes. Well,
amazing.
Yes. Yeah. One.
Oh, and I know her story.
Yeah, two.
And there's a
three.
There's a movie, a really good movie on Netflix with her, about her.
And there's 2 surprises. 4.
Oh,
5.
that's nice.
Yes, I have 5 names.
Oh, that's nice.
Yes.
Oh, they're gonna be so surprised.
Yes.
Oh, I can't wait.
6. My sister.
Oh, that's
I
love that.
I know.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love it.
Each they have no idea of the impact that they have had on me.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh.
So I decided to go for that.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah. And I said, you know what? It's my piece.
Exactly.
I can recognize who the hell I want.
Exactly. Did you use the word hell?
No.
Okay.
When I was talking to myself, the committee conversation, no, it was not hell.
Oh, okay.
It was a different word. Yeah. Because the committee was freely conversating.
Yeah, okay.
And when the committee freely conversates, the committee conversates in my spoken language.
Curse words.
Because we have to speak freely then, so we don't speak freely now.
Yeah.
So it's all out of my system.
Got it.
So my committee conversations are
amazing. I would love whole
other.
Yeah.
I picked up Tiny Modernist, the Bee Queen.
Where is that? That's not it.
That's not it. Here it is. Oh, somehow this. Okay, hold on.
This is the Bee Queen.
The Bee Queen.
It's by Tiny Modernist.
It's on Frozen Fractals, a 28 count Jobelin, and I did look it up. I did look up to see who Frozen Fractals is, but I didn't write it down.
Fabrics by?
I don't know who it's by. Frozen Fractals.
Cross stitch.
And I worked on, what did I work on? I think I worked on the Flower Below. No. The pink flower, I don't know what I worked on, but I got a lot done on the day that I worked on it. So I think I worked here, maybe completing this. I think the pink flower was there, but it needed to be filled in. I did that. And I believe I've come down.
Is this it?
Yeah.
HLC Fabrics. The same one with Serendipity.
So where were we?
Correct. We must have been at the same place.
Yes.
Because this is it.
Oh my gosh.
So the HLC Fabrics where I got the Serendipity and she got...
Do you have the pen?
Oh wait, it's Fabrics by Stephanie. Frozen Fractals, Linen, Fabrics by Stephanie.
Okay.
Do I have a pen? I don't have a pen with me.
Well, I had a pen.
Where's your pen?
I don't know. I was going to write it down.
Yes. Oh, it's in your composition book?
Oh,
Yeah. Frozen Fractals, Fabrics by Stephanie. But HLC Fabrics works. Let me look for Serendipity. Serendipity. Oh, let me see. Oh no, they don't have the Serendipity that I have. No.
But this is the Bee Queen. I haven't gotten to her yet at all because I'm working on, the flowers.
It goes this way or this way? Yes.
That's the way you have it now, yeah. So I haven't even gotten to her yet because I'm still working on this group of flowers over here. But
it's bigger than I thought.
It's big. I even had to stop and take a look at the picture and see where am I? Oh my God, I've used a whole lot of fabric there. But it's going to be a big piece, but it's going to be gorgeous.
Yeah, absolutely.
Gorgeous. And I'm glad I'm using 28 count because because I think it's going to just bring her out. Just bring the whole thing.
I cannot wait. It's going to be glorious.
Yes. Very nice. I just...
So she's going to be on this side.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a nice fabric. What count is this? 28?
That's a 28 count.
It feels lovely.
Jobelin.
28 count Jobelin. Feels very lovely. Very nice. It's very, very good.
Thank you. Thank you. We're not done yet.
But wait, there's more.
There's more. Okay, now we're good. But we don't seem to have a picture. I don't know what happened to my picture.
It's probably with there. Oh, is that it? No.
Okay. The Cat's Prairie Moon. This is another one that I've been working on for a long time. This was a travel piece for a long time, so I rarely worked on it at home, but I've decided that, it's this lingering. It's just lingering unnecessarily. And I have been, so unfortunately the big bass fiddle over here was in and had to come out because, again, as travel piece, it was woefully bad. So I have come back to the bass fiddle, and as you can see, I'm using a different approach to make sure that it was correct in that I started out doing like half of the line, and then every new row I added 1 stitch. And it's also a changed floss. It's a slightly variegated Victorian model sampler. Slightly variegated, so that you see slight difference in color as the brown. You'll see a little pocket of like slight darker shade, which is kind of like what you see in a bass fiddle,
Can I see it? So why didn't you just go down?
Because it was easier for me to count off from the symbol stand.
So you did this, but then when you got here, why didn't you just go all the way up?
Because I got bored.
Okay, that's the thing. Valid.
Yeah, I mean,
because I was just wondering, why didn't you just go up and then do the shape
Yeah.
and then fill it in.
No, I got bored. I had to do something to make it a little bit
Yeah.
more interesting because it's one great big blob of brown.
Yeah.
You know, just.
Because it was going to be the specialty stitches.
Yep. And there wasn't anything that I would mess with it. And,
Yeah.
and where I made my mistake before by doing that was in changing the rows. You do so many vertically, and then you go in one, and then up so many, and then in one, and somewhere I had miscounted.
Yeah.
And it wasn't right at all. So
I understand.
very, very excited about. I'm almost at the top of the base fiddle, almost at the top here, which will be another one of those happy dance moments.
Yeah.
And it'll be so much easier than to fill in on the other side because the other side is pretty straight.
Yes.
It's not so much in, out as the side where the strings are.
Uh-huh.
So.
Okay.
So that's, and then the guy with the saxophone, I have to fill in his top coat and his pants.
There's a lot of black.
It's a lot of black. So I'll do something there as well to make it interesting to me. And of course the guy in the middle, his head. I don't know why I won't give him his head, but I think his head will probably be the last thing I do. He's been headless now the whole time.
Remember my headless cow?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Everything was stitched except the head.
Yep. So the middle, the cat drummer has no head.
Headless cat.
Headless cat. And I don't know if I'm going to do those lamps. I don't know if I like those skeleton skulls.
Because those skulls, it relates to another project. Like she did like a series.
Oh, is that what it was?
Did like a series of something like that, Prairie Moon, where those skulls were in another project.
Oh.
And then something else from that project was in another project.
I get it.
So it would relate.
So I'm not. I've never been enamored with the skulls, so I'm pass on the skulls. But I want lights there. I like the idea of the lamps.
So you do a scones? What is they called?
Sconces.
Sconces. Scones are
breads, bakery items.
Yes, treats.
Yes.
To drink with tea.
Yes.
Right?
Or have with coffee.
Scones with clotted milk,
is this?
Clotted cream. Isn't that what the British eat?
Okay, actually, set this one. I'm not listening.
What's a clotted cream?
Clotted cream is what you put
on
the
scones.
It's almost like a spread. Is it like a spread?
Is it like yogurt? Is it like thick like yogurt?
Thicker, I think.
But not butter.
But not butter. Go look it up.
Yeah. Clotted cream.
Because you always get like clotted cream with strawberries.
Oh, it is thick.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought it would be like a whipped cream type deal.
No.
But it is
thick. It's thick. You can spread
but not butter.
Yeah.
I've never had clotted cream, clearly.
I have.
It's good?
It's good. It's good. It's not bitter, nor is it sweet necessarily. I don't know. It's interesting.
Okay.
Okay, so it's my big girl, one of my big girls.
Oh, we weren't talking about her last night. We were talking about Rosena last night, honey.
Somebody working on Rosena.
Oh, yes.
Because we talked one.
Yes, we talked about what is our most challenging stitch. And the people who had Rosena Disery said Rosena Disery. She's like,
unanimous.
That 1/1.
Yes, Rosena.
But
I only have one small part of lettering, 1/1 left. And so I'm working on all of the 2/2. I've done one side, now I'm doing the other side. So I'll be in 2/2 land for a while.
Nice.
Which is very good, very good. I was so happy to get there.
Woo!
This is Queenstown Samplers, the Sampler Designs, Mary Petts. What's her year? 1830 through 1831, Baltimore, Maryland. She was an African American girl who went to the school founded by the first sect of African American nuns, and I still haven't finished that article. That was set in Baltimore, Maryland.
Thank you, Vicki.
And yeah, she's a big girl, so there's no way to present her except on a large piece of project board.
Okay, put it down a little bit.
Down a little bit, and bring her over maybe a tad. No, she's
down. Okay, right here.
Okay. I've actually come down the side of the border here and just turned the corner so that I actually have the green part of one side all in, and some of the flowers, maybe all of the flowers, I can't tell from here, but the flowers in on this border down here. So for me, that's a major milestone when I can turn a corner, particularly on a piece this size. To be able to turn a corner is huge. So I'll probably go in. I still have some more of those, my favorite little birds
that you can't see.
That you can't see anyway, but they're there. And so bless her heart, Mary. I'm going to put in Mary's little birds. And then
Mary had a lot of birds
that you can't see. This was kitted for me by Sassy Jacks, and with the fabric and the flosses, and I'm using silk flosses. The call for the silk flosses. So yeah. So I'm really, really happy. And this is on 30 count pecan shortbread legacy linen. And I'm using the Auvera Soie and the Soie d'Alger flosses. So yeah. Yeah. So Mary Pets is just again a meaningful milestone for me. I was so happy to, and then I put in, as a double checkpoint, I put in this little bit here, so I know the spacing on this corner is completely correct.
Okay.
So, my hand cramped.
Uh-oh.
So I didn't drink a lot yesterday, so.
Oh, I'm trying to drink more water.
Yeah.
It's a struggle out here with the water situation.
Yeah, I missed the boat yesterday. I don't know. I realized it at the end of the day. I said, I don't think you drank a full glass of water the whole day.
Oh.
I was constantly moving and doing things, so. We're still not done.
But wait, there's more.
And Crowther 1833. This was my new start in February.
We were talking about her yesterday too.
It works by ABC. Yeah, works by ABC. I told you a little bit about her. She was a liberated African. She was 12 years old when she did this piece, which means that she had been liberated for a while. She was rescued from a slave ship. And that's why she was called a liberated African. Believed to possibly have lived in Sierra Leone after she was liberated. This is, my threads are, I'm stitching on 28 count Billie Jean by Roxy Floss Co. And I'm using the call for DMC. And oops, sorry. I did a top, oh my God, my finger is just cramping like crazy.
You want to get some water?
No. I did a top middle start. So I've come all the way across to this side, this border. So I've turned that corner and so what I typically do when I do this is I start to fill in a little bit on the middle down the side of the border to make sure that my border is correct. And there is a alphabet. Again, it's kind of hard to see, but there's an alphabet there right under the border. Yeah. So I've done that alphabet at least to the middle, and then I'll come down rows down the side. So That is Anne Crowther, 1833.
That's it.
Mm-hmm. And this is Works by ABC. I don't remember if I said that.
Yeah, it did. It looks really nice.
I like it.
Can you guys see the ABs? The alphabets? Really nice.
And it was light on the fabric.
Yeah.
That it's light on the picture. You can barely see it on the picture with that fabric. So, again, I think this is an instance where the original probably degraded to some degree. So.
Is the call for Billie Jean?
No. We'll call for. No.
Okay.
I don't know what the call for was. I have to start stack down there. Alrighty. African Lady with Flowers. This is on a 14 count black.
That's it.
Is it?
Black?
Black Ada. This is a Lenarte chart.
That's it.
Yeah. Oh, so the chart was given to me by Maria, and she gave me her leftover threads. I matched the threads to DMC colors. So my note on the back says it was translated / converted to DMC, and that's I think I'm really close. Not that it makes a difference, because all I've been working with is.
So you translated white to white?
Yeah, basically. Well, that one was easy because there was enough on it that I could. Okay, that's white.
Ooh, I can't wait.
I'm working on her dress, and if you look at the picture.
Oh, the bottom of the dress.
Yeah, you can see where I've come down here on this side and working now towards the middle of the dress. Yeah.
Would you ever stitch on 28 count black?
Yeah, African Lady with Vase.
Oh, she's 28 count?
She's 28. I'm sorry, 14 count. 14 count. Yeah. She's African. She's a mirror image of African Lady with Vase.
So she's on 14 count too?
That's a 14 count black. Her dress is a lot easier, I will say.
Because it's less white.
It's less white. This is
a lot of white.
This is a lot of white. This is intense on the white. Yeah. But it's beautiful. And somehow I don't mind it. As with the other one, African Lady with Vase, when I get to this green will be challenging because it just goes on forever and ever in a day. And I might stop working on the white a little bit to work some on the green. Yeah. So that it's not quite as intensive. But I'm enjoying working the white because it's such an interesting pattern, and watching it show up against that black has been so much fun. Okay. It's just so much fun. So pretty. So pretty. Yeah, and I'm going to find some place to put some beading on her. She wears a bracelet. And I'm going to bead that bracelet with
bracelets are shown twice on both wrists.
Yes. And I'm going to use beads from the same bracelet that I had bought in South Africa. That I used on African Lady with Vase. Nice. I'm going to bead her bracelets. Oh, here's your friend.
Oh, you did stitch on her.
I did stitch on her. Rosena Disery, 1820.
Woo!
This is reproduced by Works by ABC, Arlene Cohen. This is on a 28 count French vanilla by R&R Reproductions, and I'm using the called for DMC. And Rosena Disery went to school in New York, the New York African Free School, which was not a Quaker school, but it was founded and run by people who were Quakers. So a lot of the philosophies were Quaker influenced. So here's Rosena. And this top part here, this little top border is over 1. All of the lettering is over 1. And down at the bottom, there's a little signature piece where her name and information is. Those are over 1, but that is so much less than all the rest of it. So I have finished the bowl with fruits or flowers at the top, and this large bouquet of flowers. I think I finished that the last time. And I've started on the bouquet of flowers on the other side. So I'll finish this. It's a repeat. This bouquet of flowers over here, and then I'll go up and repeat the bowl up there. And then there is a divider here of looks like some vine with some buds on it. And then I'll come down and do her closing identifying information. And then there's some sprig flowers on the side.
It's truth, oh truth, whom millions proudly slight.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Give Rosena her props. Give Rosena her props. You know, it's amazing.
So,
yeah. So again, all of these words in that top part are over 1.
Yes.
The words at the bottom underneath here will be over 1. And
you stitch it on what?
This is a 30 count,
28 count.
28 count
French vanilla.
French vanilla. Now, remember when I did the Erica Michael sampler book, and I did all of the identifying stitches, the names for each of the stitches in the book? All of that was done over 1, and I had selected 32 count fabric.
Yeah.
So when I started this, I think not too long after I finished, or I was near finishing that piece. And when I saw all this over 1, I said, "It'd be like hell, I'm going to do this."
You said what? The hell.
So yeah, so I picked 28 count just because of the over 1. And every time I hear somebody complain about the over 1 on this, I said 28 count. Makes life a lot simpler.
Would you do it on 25 count? Because I can do 25 count over 1. I've never tried 28 count over 1, mind you, but I think it's a little, for me, it will be a little, it's kind of tiny.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, not if you've done it on 32.
Oh, absolutely.
For, you know, all of that.
The whole thing.
Yeah.
But that's why the 25 count, I'm doing Star Dragon on 25 count over 1.
Yeah. So Rosena Disery.
Rosena Disery looks good.
1820. Yeah, she's coming
amazing.
along really nicely. I'm very happy. So again, the answer to the question we got sidetracked with why I'm not putting shelves in that corner is that I might take that whole section of wall and put all of my Black Girl pieces there.
Nice. All your Black Girl reproduction pieces?
Yeah.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah, because it's a nice big piece of wall.
Yes.
And the bigger pieces will sit there nicely.
Absolutely.
Very nicely. So that was the last one, believe it or not.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Would you ever take this down and put like a stitch piece?
No, because I think that picture, which is a print of an Ernie Banks picture, is just perfectly situated there. I thought maybe putting some stuff on the side of it, maybe, but that's about as far as. But no, I like the placement of that picture there with the table here. To me, it fits.
Sounds good.
It fits. Okay, investments.
I told you my investment was the Owl Force Embroidery.
Yes.
I also
did you get your what was the one you wanted to start but you hadn't bought yet?
No, because when I'm always when I have something in my mind, I always have to do it then and there, or I'll forget. So this Juneteenth day,
yes.
But what do you call that? PayPal wasn't working for me. It's either PayPal or Gumroad wasn't working for me.
That's right.
And the next thing I know,
it was gone from
it was gone from my head. Correct.
Have you seen her new pieces? Shaded Stitchery?
Yes.
Beautiful.
Did you see the color purple?
Yes.
Sampler.
Gorgeous.
Yes. Yes.
Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous.
Yes.
Yes. Well, I have 2.
Mm-hmm. What are you looking for, babe?
One of them. Okay. Which I think I picked up when I was moving stuff off the table.
To what?
It was a fabric piece of fabric.
I didn't see any of them. Oh, so it's down,
it's
down,
down in that pile of whips.
Okay.
I'll come back next week with it because I'm not going on a search mission for it. Okay, so as we mentioned earlier, the number of pages in the old composition book, and this book I write down comments. I always write down our agenda for the day, and then I take notes so that I know what to add to the description below. And that's why we would like for you to read our description below, because Shelia takes notes, and I work very hard to capture information in that description below. And so I put down our whips and our starts and our finishes. I will tell you if we don't have finishes, so it says none, a lot. And this one was started
right here, 2022.
2022, but did I put the date? I don't always put the date. January 8th, 2022 is when I started this book.
Yes.
And so it's been with us through thick and thin for quite a while. And so it will end probably the end of this month, first week in April 2024. So that's a good long stretch.
Yes.
So, which is kind of nice. So I was on the lookout, and I remembered last week when I mentioned that Target had these books and I was going to go look for them, or I say last week, but this was two weeks ago. So I went back to Target Sunday morning, and I found 2 that I thought were nice. Now, neither of them are the same size as the composition book, but each has its advantages. So I found this one by Be Rooted, BEROOTED, Be Rooted. And there is a website, BEROOTEDCO.com, Be Rooted Co. And so it's got the nice lined paper. I thought she was just like, go girl.
Beautiful. This is a 5.5 by 8.5.
Yeah.
120 lined sheets.
Yes, and the composition books are 100 sheets. 9 3/4 by 7.5. So that one is smaller. And it's rare that I actually use a whole sheet. So we could make that work on the smaller size.
This is gorgeous.
Then I saw this one.
And
I saw that one.
I love that one.
I love the colors on this one. And this one is Kenzie Studio Co. KENZI Studio CO. And she's in North Carolina. Mackenzie Jones.
She's a designer, an illustrator, a photographer for 10 years. And she looks so young.
I know.
Oh my gosh.
So young. And this is a hardback, which would be different for us. But it's nicely lined, which we definitely could make work. And I don't know how many pages are in here, but it's got a lot of pages.
It's a lot of pages.
It's a lot
more
of
pages than
the composition book and the other one.
Yes.
So we might, I don't know. We'll figure out which one we want.
Y'all, come on. The stars are in her hair. Come on, that's so beautiful.
I only worry in that it's hardbound, and because we use it, this has duct tape on the end for a reason, because it does get a lot of use. It really does. But I don't know, even if I take the risk of having to duct tape the end at some point, I would still.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
I would buy it and just put it on my shelf.
Yeah.
Like I would not use it.
Yeah.
Like I have notebooks like that.
Yeah.
That I like. It's so pretty that you cannot use.
And the page color is that soft kind of lavender.
It's not bright white.
Right.
Yeah.
So
really
we'll
nice.
decide.
Oh, and it has a little thing.
Oh, yes. Oh, good. So I don't have to make one.
You don't have my little. She has her own thing.
Yeah. Oh, my other was something that I got from Evertote, but as I said, I think I picked it up when I was picking up project bags and stuff and moved it. So we'll show it to you next week.
This is gorgeous.
So that's.
Sounds good. Looks good.
Yeah. So let's do plans.
So to wrap up February, I finished my WIPGO calls. Oh, I need a highlighter. I guess I'll do that at home.
Oh.
I worked on 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, you know what? I'm gonna go to my Notions app to tell you my stats because I can do that with the Notions app. So for February, hold on.
It tastes good cold.
It does.
That's why I like it. It tastes good hot and cold.
It says this month. Where's last month? Oof. Last 30 days. So I stitched 2,403 stitches. I stitched 19 days and worked on 7, 5, 6, 7, 8. I worked on 8 projects. I didn't put a project here, that's why. I worked on 8 projects. That's it for now.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. And for March, I already put my little stickers for March. Because I was home yesterday. You see how productive I can
put a
be?
birthday cake on the 20th.
Oh, yes.
Because that's my birthday.
That is your
So you
birthday.
need to put a birthday cake.
Can I borrow a pen, please?
I have to note that. Very important day.
It's going to be on a Wednesday, too?
It's a Wednesday, middle of the week.
All right. And I'm doing WIPGO, and the two projects that were called was 10 and 1. 10 and 1. And 10 is Year of Whips. So I'm going to work on, I think, 4 different projects for Year of Whips because I need to stitch on it for 4 days. So I decided to work on 4 different Year of Whips projects. So everybody gets a little love. And then my second number 1, is Temperature Butterfly.
Oh, nice.
That's our drinking.
That's right. That's our drinking.
I was supposed to work on Temperature Butterfly in February, but I never got to it. So I'll work on it this month.
Okay.
All right. So I'm doing Sammy J's Whipagories, which is different categories, and you can place your projects based on the categories. I have medium. Category is medium. Your project size is medium. And I'm working on limited addition. Struggle bus, something that, gives you a little bit of struggle. And I'm bringing out learning stitches.
Oh, nice.
Oh my God, I'm bringing out learning stitches. I said it out loud.
Very good.
Okay, next is having stitched in 2024, which is a lot of projects since we are only in March. Which I'm going to work on Temperature Butterfly. So I'm double dipping the Whipagories with the WIPGO. Next is Fantasy. So I'm bringing Light and Shadow, the new dragon piece with the orange. And then the next one is Has Words. And that's going to be Hello Summer, which is part of my Year of Whips. Now, for Magazine Monthly Challenge March, the theme is Bird's Eye View. which that's hard for me, bird's eye view. And Carolyn, when she was talking about her plans, she said her chatelaine. That's a
Oh, that's right, because that's
correct.
yes.
And I'm like, oh man, I can do chatelaine. I can do my
chatelaine.
I have Alhambra Gardens.
Yes.
And I'm like, I have to pull out Alhambra Gardens. Huh.
Well, you're working on the cross stitch part of it, so
yes, it's easier.
Yes, you haven't gotten to the challenges yet.
Correct. And I think that's what I said yesterday when we were talking about challenges, that my challenge piece would probably be Alhambra Gardens when I get to the extra parts.
Oh yeah, well, you got a couple of them, because you also have the Jeanette Douglas that has, and you're at the section, the bottom section with all the specialty stitches.
And then I stopped.
And then you stop.
Yes.
That's the one you should pick out. I realize it's not a bird's eye view, but that's the one you should pick out, because those are little small chunks. It's like a 10 by 10 square.
Yes. I think I'm intimidated.
Yes, of course. Specialty stitches are intimidating. I am intimidated. I have not picked up my common thread because I'm on the letter D, and I don't know why there's queen stitches in it, but the queen stitches is my nemesis.
Yeah.
And I've stopped on that piece because of the queen stitches. And I gotta get over it.
Push through it. And I'm good at following directions. I really am. But there's a part of me that it has to be perfect. And if it's not perfect, it's an issue with me, which I know it shouldn't be that way. I really do understand that.
Stitching is a very forgiving hobby. Very forgiving. You don't have to be perfect.
Yeah.
And there are, I mean, look at all the samplers that people do, that the little girls were doing, and even some from older young ladies. There are errors in those. When they've been trying to reproduce them, they find stitches that are over 3 threads, or things don't. I mean, it's a very forgiving hobby.
If you're forgiving of yourself.
And it won't matter what you do, that will be an aspect of your experience with it.
Yeah.
Learning to accept and now I'm not even going to call it an imperfection, accept the difference. Like my mini coffee break in Africa. I know I've got at least 1 row too many in her neck. But that's okay. It's all right.
Yeah.
An elongated neck is very elegant.
Yeah. But I tend to be more forgiving or more understanding of other people's thing than I am on my own. But I think maybe that's human nature.
Yes and no.
No.
I think we all set standards for ourselves because that creates growth. Opportunities for growth. Otherwise, that's why some of us continue to go to school. We earn master's degrees, doctorate degrees. We become not just a doctor, a nurse, but we try to be the best in our profession that we can be, because there's a lot of self-criticism that comes with that. And pushing yourself to be more and be better and be more and be better. But even with that, there's a recognition that it is impossible to be 100%. And in striving to be that 100%, it's just a lot of extra stress and anxiety and punishment. It's the punishment. And when you look around you, no one else is paying attention to it. Everybody else is going, that looks nice, that looks nice. And you're going,
but look at this stitch, it's off, it looks,
We just need to accept that, and with that, there's still flaws.
Yeah.
No person is perfect.
Absolutely not.
We might think we are sometimes, But I'm telling you, your shit stinks like everybody else.
P.U.
You know? So,
I need to work on
give
that.
yourself a break.
Yeah.
It's
I need to talk to my therapist about that.
this time, check in.
Yeah. Check in. You see this cross stitch? I'm trying to avoid it because, okay. Anyway, so bird's eye view. I'm trying to shadowlane maybe Alhambra Gardens. And the acrostic for this month is balloon. Mm-hmm. B is for butterflies, temperature butterfly, which is my year of whips. I'm sorry, it's a year of whip, so that whip go, and it's a categories, whipagories. So the A is Andarna, and that's light and shadow that I'm working on, which is also a whipagory. See, I'm melding the two. L is for leaves, Hello Summer, which is a year of whip and a whipagory. Limited edition with the other L, which is a ink circles. It's a year of whip, whipagory. Yeah. And, Whipco. The O is 1 dozen Quaker. My goal is to finish the March section, which I think it's going to get done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now that you've got
I'm excited.
Now that you've got a stitch flow.
Yeah. And not just going up and down. It's like, no. They laughed.
That reminds me when you first started stitching at the cupboard, you came in and you sat down, you said you were a monogamous stitcher, and the whole table cracked up, started laughing. Yeah.
It wasn't a joke.
Yeah.
I was really one because I was working on my nephew's sampler.
Yeah, the one that's still not done.
No, it's done.
Oh, that's right. That one was done.
Yeah.
It's the bib.
It's the bib. I gave it to his mother.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, so she could finish it.
Okay.
The bib, that baby was 7 years old.
I was getting ready to say, kids now in college.
Oh my God. Okay. The other O, listen to this. So
he can wear it when he go buy a lobster. He can bring his own bib.
It has his bib on it and everything. Oh, poor baby. Okay, the other O. So March is Women's History Month.
Yes.
Okay. And I'm like, I need to stitch on Women of Honor. I need to stitch on Women of Honor. And so I'm like, I had this O that I needed to fit something in. I don't know how I'm going to fit this in. And then I looked at the cover of Women of Honor, and it says, original design by Rebel Stitcher. Perfect. O is for original.
Oh.
So Women of Honor, I'm going to be working on that.
Well, is there any name that you're putting in there that has an O as a first or last name? No?
I didn't think that.
Yeah.
No.
Okay. But original is good.
It's good.
It's good. It's an original.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then my N is navigator, or she navigated and led 13 rescue missions. Harriet Tubman by Primitive Hair.
Snap. Yeah.
And that's it. Those are my plans for this month.
Nice.
So yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Woo.
But I was going to stitch on something I said I was gonna move, but I'm not gonna move it anymore.
Okay. Wow.
I don't know what I said. I forgot.
That's pretty impressive. I'm always impressed, really, when you do the acrostic and how you work things in.
Yes.
This year, of course, the way you're cross-referencing everything really is cool too. I like that.
I try.
Well, it's helping you make great progress too.
Yes. But the thing is, I am now, because my goal, I don't know if I said it out loud, was to touch touch my piece. That's part of one of my priorities is to touch my piece. So I'm changing things up. Like I haven't stitched on Hello Summer, limited edition, Women of Honor, or Harriet Tubman yet. So that'll be
good.
Yeah, some projects that I will touch.
Okie dokie.
Yeah, so far so good.
Alrighty.
All right, how about you?
Okay, so my February.
Ooh, look at that.
February booking. And again, I'm not a major sticker person, but I did glamorize it a little bit.
Love your handwriting.
Thank you. I do that so I can see it.
Mm-hmm.
I met my Whip Go goals for the month, which are 3 days each, and my pieces were Wash Day and Letters from Mom. And I was working on March, which I did not finish, which is okay. I decided, again,
Absolutely.
I gave myself permission to not finish, even though I had said it was one of the things I wanted to do. I did. It's okay. So I had 0 finishes for the month. I had 2 starts, which were Ann Crowther and Mini Coffee Break in Africa. And I worked on 12 different whips in February,
nice.
which is a low number for me because a lot of my whips in February had multiple days by design. My March, so March has been decorated with
Nice.
flowers and cake. And so this month, my Whip Go call, number 10 was Meow Block by Hands on Design.
Nice.
Yeah, nice fun piece. And number 1 was Women of Honor.
Oh.
So I felt like that prep work I did was really good because now I'll be able to continue stitching for quite a while on it. So yesterday, March 1st, I worked on Pretty Little Washington, D.C. Today, I will pick up 3 Little Kittens by Hands on Design. Then Meow Block, Autumn Quakers, and I'm giving Autumn Quakers 1, 2, 3. Oh, this is 1, 2, 3, 4 days.
Oh, wait, that's Autumn Garden.
Oh, yeah, 3 days this month because I didn't work on it last month. And one of my objectives for this year is to try to finish Autumn Quakers. So I realized I didn't work on it at all in February, so I gave it some extra days. So I think going forward, I'm gonna really try to, I've got 3 pieces that I'm focused on. Autumn Quakers, Bee Hollander, and Serenity. Serenity, I have 2, 3 days for this month.
Oh, you didn't put anything on this for the 24th?
No, that's an open day.
Okay.
And the 26th is an open day. So I have 2 open days this month so I can pick and choose what I want. Also working on Prairie Romain, which is the French Kitchen series.
Pear and Rosemary.
Autumn Garden. In Friendship, which was the Modern Folk Embroidery piece we got at
Oh, yes, that's pretty.
Jacobpalooza. Let's see, What a Time, which was a gift from Carolyn Zook.
Oh, you should stitch it on her birthday, which is on the 22nd.
Oh, okay, I can do that. Okay, I can do that. And on the 20th is my new start for the month, which is Strength Quakers Style by Ori TM, which EJ made me buy when we were at Needlework
Made
Gallery.
is such a strong word.
No.
I just showed it to her. I said, look. She said, oh. I said, oh, let me get this, and let me get the fabric, let me get the floss, let me get the needle minder.
Made me buy.
Can anybody make Shelia do anything?
Made me buy.
I showed it to her.
My Needle and Thread and
Eliza's Flowers?
Eliza's Flowers, which was the piece I started at the Susan Greening Davis retreat. I want to come back to that.
Yeah.
Common Thread, I'm going to come back to that this month. Again, the Quaker Stitch is not going to get me down.
That's right.
And towards the end of the month, I'm going to pull in Half the Fun because I was not taking it's a perfect travel piece because the whole concept is around travel. Half the fun of travel is getting there.
Yes.
And it's all modes of transportation.
Yes.
And it's a classic ink circles piece.
Yes.
And I, for some reason, had thought it was on 36 count. I do not travel with 36 count.
Yes.
And then all of a sudden I realized it was 32 count. So I feel like I'm making up for lost time on trips that it didn't get to go on. So I'm gonna give it a little. So I've got a lot of varieties of things, but a lot of focus on the 3 pieces that I would like to finish sooner than later, and a new start, some more, and of course the fact that Women of Honor for Women's History Month was a WIPCO call.
Yes.
Just perfect, just perfect. So I am very excited for March and my stitching. So I need to move What a Time to 22nd.
Yes.
Okay, I'll do that. Okay.
Or maybe just stitch. You can still leave it there and just use like a morning time.
Okay, maybe I'll do that because that's a Friday and I'm almost always home on Fridays. I like to be home on Fridays. So, yeah. Those are my plans for March. Yes.
Sounds good.
Got a new start and all the things. Oh, announcements. Not so much announcements. I guess we talked about the cruise in the beginning.
Yes.
The Bake Be a Quaker sale is going along really
oh my God,
well.
So good.
So many people posting in our Facebook group their progress.
I should have them, if you're interested, because at the end of the year, we wanted to showcase everyone who participated.
Yes.
So if you finished or like to send your progress pictures, and we wanted to show it up like a montage. So if you want to participate and show your piece, please email it like a picture to sunshinestitchers3@gmail.com.
Yes.
Because I've already seen people already finish, and I don't want them to like
get lost.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I don't want it to get lost.
Yeah. So that would be fabulous. That would be great. So please do that.
Yes.
And
then with your information, and I'll see if I can insert your name and your information when your picture comes up.
Yeah. Alrighty. I think we're good. Again, if you're thinking about Flosstube at Sea 2025, the time to go over to stitchersescape.com is now. If you want a chance, and I did not check with Jean last night, but I think she posted in the last couple of days that it's almost sold out.
Yes.
And 2 weeks ago was at 4, so I think we're talking maybe 1 or 2 cabins left. So,
and if there's a waiting list,
I don't know if they do a waiting list. I don't know. But regardless, go to Stitchers Escapes and start communicating with them to find out. Because because stuff happens.
Yes.
Stuff happens. Okay.
All right.
I think we've said it all.
So don't forget,
no matter where you are, the sun is always shining when you're stitching. Bye. We didn't get any sunshine today.
It's a little gloomy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's warm.
Is it? It's cold in your house today, which is not like you.
It was not, and I turned down the AC so it would be cool. Yes.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that.
Because quite honestly, I could use some sleeves. To be quite honest with you. It is cold to me.
It is cold to me.
But I actually,
it's really nice in here.
Every Saturday I actually turn on the AC. Every Saturday.
I appreciate you.
Because my house has to get to 80, 81 before I
81?
Before I take notice that, I think it's a little warm in here.
81?
Yeah, it has to get hot before me to.
Jeez Louise.
I know. So I sit here and
a nice 72.
Freeze my ass through this video.
Is
every
it?
week. Basically.
It's really nice. Actually, it's a good temperature here.
Good. Have you ever noticed that as soon as you leave, I turn it off? So those days when you leave and come back, if you never notice,
it's like, it's a little warm in here.
Yeah. That's because as soon as you walk out that door, ching, ching, ching.
So So right now, a hoodie and long sleeves would be perfect.
You see that hoodie sitting right over there?
You gonna put it on?
I am gonna put it on.
Bye.